Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a what's on my iPhone. I recently decluttered my phone and got rid of a bunch of apps that I was just not using and it was taking up space on my phone. I also took the time to redesign my home screen. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my new iOS theme as well as an updated what's on my iPhone. So let's just begin. So for my lock screen, I actually designed the screensaver myself. I use the app PicMonkey. I use the desktop version though, and I just added photos for my own album as well as things that I found on Pinterest. When I unlock my screen, this is the first page that I have on my iPhone, and the first two are just pictures. The sunflowers I found on Pinterest, the palm trees I took myself, and then right in the middle I just have a calendar. I love having a calendar right there front and center on my phone when I unlock it, because sometimes I have no idea what day it is or I forget that I have something important coming up. So having that calendar right there just helps me and it gives me peace of mind to not miss anything important. These four little app icons, so all of these pictures I took myself. So the little champagne is the camera. Obviously I use that a lot, so that needs to be front and centered. Pictures, I have a ton of pictures. I have 12,000 pictures and videos combined. I really need to go through my pictures and get rid of a bunch of stuff. That is just so time consuming that I don't have the motivation to do it, but I really need to do it. I'm gonna add it to my to-do list. And then I have Pinterest. Go follow me on Pinterest. If you're not following me on Pinterest, I don't know what you're doing. I upload a ton of content for it. I just love creating content for Pinterest. I like getting super creative. I also do a lot of saving. As you guys can see, I saved a lot of pictures. A lot of them I didn't even use for my iOS 14 theme, but I decided to save it in case you guys want to check it out and use it for your phone. See, I have a ton of like personal stuff that I upload. And then when we go back to the main screen, I have the gram. Obviously I use that a lot. It has to be on the front page. Also go follow me on Instagram if you haven't followed me. I don't know what you're doing. I don't upload a lot on my Instagram feed, but I do upload a lot on my stories. Like yesterday I gave you guys a little sneak peek of today's video. And then on the bottom right I have my goals. I love having my goals front and center on my phone, especially on the first page when I first unlock my phone. It just serves as a little reminder of exactly what I'm working towards, especially if I'm feeling like unmotivated, or sometimes I may feel like I'm not really making any progress towards my goals. Just having them right then and there reminds me like, hey, even having slow growth is still growth, and you're still putting in the hard work and you are going to achieve your goals. And I like writing them in the present tense as if I am already in the process of achieving them, because technically I am, since I'm working towards them and I know that I will achieve them. Like there's no doubt in my mind. So I just like having that little widget right then and there. So on the second page I have 4 more apps. These are the apps that I use almost every single day, and the first one is my work email, and then I also have the mail app that comes with the iPhone. This one has my email that I've had for the last like 10, 11, 12 years, and I just can't part from that email, so I just keep it. And then I have Amazon on here. I use Amazon way too much. I really need to cut back, but it's so freaking convenient. I swear, if it wasn't for the 2-day shipping or even the 1-day shipping, I wouldn't even bother with Amazon, but it's so convenient, so I use it way too much. And then the app right next to Amazon is my apartment building blocker app, and basically whenever I get a new package I automatically get a notification set to me to go pick it up, and I have that right there because I've been getting a lot of packages. And then right in the middle of the phone I just have my daily intentions. These actually haven't changed from my last what's on my iPhone video. I just really like looking at these intentions. They are something that I am still currently working on, and there are moments where I think everyone can relate, where you may feel like you're in a funk or you feel like you're not good enough, and I just like having that little reminder to be like, okay, who cares what other people think, just do it if it makes you happy. So love that. And on the bottom, these 4 little pictures I found on Pinterest, but the first one is just my phone if I ever have to make a call, which I really never make a call. And then the second one is just my text. The third one is the YouTube app. I love YouTube. And then the fourth one is just my YouTube Studio app, which I go on multiple times throughout the day. It just allows me to respond to comments, check my analytics while I'm on the go. And then that is pretty much it for the two main pages that I have. The rest of my apps are on my app library. So I'm not going to go through absolutely every single app in my app library because I feel like a lot of you have already seen my other What's on My iPhone videos and are probably bored of looking at the same apps every single time I make one of these videos. I'm going to share the apps that I recently added to my phone. But if we go to my recently added folders, I just have the All Trails app. I actually recently downloaded this like this week, and it's basically an app that shares any trails that are nearby. My husband is really into hiking, and we just moved to Florida and we're not really sure what's around us, so I downloaded this app to give it a try and check it out. I have the Amex app because I recently got a Amex credit card. I have the Brandy Melville app. I really had no idea they had an app, which is a game changer. I have Grubhub. I have Luxor One, which again it's just the package system my apartment building uses. I have the Skyscanner app. I had this for a while and for some reason I took it off and then I re-downloaded it, and it's basically an app that tells you when it's the cheapest time to fly to a destination of your choice, and I really like having that. I have the UPS app, I have the Wayfair app, and then that is pretty much it. The rest of the apps, I don't really have that many apps on my phone, but the rest are your pretty standard apps that basically everyone has, nothing special. And now I'm going to share with you guys how I edit my photos. I honestly only use one app to edit my photos, and it's the Pixar app. And I honestly only use the free version. I hate paying for apps if I don't have to. Let's edit this one. I actually uploaded this picture on Instagram. This is the raw photo. I haven't done anything to this photo, and I really don't do a lot of editing to my photos. I honestly just increase the saturation and I add noise to it. That's pretty much it. I don't use Facetune, I don't do Photoshop or anything like that. Nothing against anyone who does. If you enjoy doing that and if it makes you feel good about yourself, then go ahead and do it. I just don't have the patience or the energy or the desire to do that. For this one, I just go into the effects tab. I go into saturation, and sometimes the saturation makes me look super orange, so sometimes I do decrease it. So I just play around with the original photo, so the original photo looks very like dull, and at 60 it looks a little bit brighter, and I like that, so let's leave it to 60. So once I've taken care of the saturation, I go into effects again, and then I go into the noise filter. So the noise filter is automatically set to 30. You can increase it if you want, which is a little bit too much. I normally like to set the noise setting either at 30 or 25, sometimes a little bit less if the noise is really like messing up the raw photo. And for this one, I think I set it to 25 in the one that I uploaded on Instagram. I just really like adding the noise filter. I think it makes the photo look more like, I don't want to say vintage, but more like, I don't know, cool. If I hadn't uploaded this picture already to Instagram, I would upload it now. Let's go on my Instagram so I can show you guys. It's the last photo that I uploaded on April 23rd. It's the first one, see? So yeah, that's pretty much how I edit my photos. Nothing fancy, nothing super like crazy. Comment down below one app that you can't live without. I would love to know, or any other fun apps that you think I should try. I'm definitely open to ideas and adding more apps to my phone. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.